Hi there. How are you doing? Well, grab your cup of coffee. Let's have a chat. Aquarius, this is your April monthly reading. Hope everyone's doing well. Still settling the energies from the eclipse portal. It'll be a minute before we do that. I think the biggest impact we had though in March, even though it was eclipse, for me, it felt like the Neptune moving into Aries. That really packed a punch for me. So let me know how you're doing down below. And yeah, oh my goodness. Well, that one is the only one that flipped over. So we're going to definitely take that. Yeah, Aquarius, proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. I just feel this month of April is, I feel like things are going to be picking up, and you may have been in this mode of rest, reflection, self-care, and I feel it's just bleeding into April. I'm hearing I do have one more from this deck, so let's see. Spirit, what do you have for Aquarius' April message? What goes with this proceeding softly? Knowing when to take time for yourself, but it's funny because I'm feeling this undercurrent of things are about to speed up. Tread lightly is for some. Tread lightly. Being aware of the footprint that you're leaving on people's lives. Thank you. Oh, we've got two. So we got manifesting dreams and renewing your life. Yeah, renewing. I almost thought it said reviewing. So there could, like I said, there could be some reflection going on, some life review going on. Definitely some lightening of the load with him pushing that box of what he doesn't need any longer over that cliff, right? And when we do that, it allows this bounty to come in. So Spirit is just coming through, acknowledging the work that you've been doing to clear out, to clear the way for this beautiful bounty to come in. I'm really getting this big nod of recognition from the divine for the work that you've been doing. Yeah, I do feel like definitely feel like some things are going about to uptick for you, speed up, manifest. Definitely you've been working toward a dream for a very long time, it feels like, because that box of clutter, it's not small, it's big. It's like lifetimes and lifetimes of thought, beliefs, patterns, could be physical items. You know, in the northern hemisphere it's spring, so there's that spring cleaning energy coming through, and when we refresh our home, it just feels better. My mom was a hoarder, so I know what it's like to walk into even just a room that's so cluttered you can't breathe. It can cause panic attacks. It can cause mental and emotional and physical health, right? Issues. So good on you for definitely clearing up a great deal. I do feel you're going to continue on with that through April. So let's see where this wants to go for you. Well, my goodness. It just stuck to my fingers. Six of Wands, victory, success. Yeah, the divine is recognizing what you've been through. I've got the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Wands also flipped out of the deck. Freeing yourselves from an old mindset, really taking the action, seeing what needs to be done and doing it. For some of you, this could be an energy that's come in to help you see some things in a new light. Really you could have had a conversation with somebody and it's like something just clicked for you, and it's like, wow, just a simple phrase or a word just changed the whole dynamic of where your mind was on a specific situation here. I love how this looks like the pyramids in the back. If you have not watched Amanda Ellis's um, video on the Egyptian pyramids, please do. It's so fascinating, and I had goosebumps through the whole thing. I did share it to my community page here on YouTube, so take a look at that if you have not yet, if you feel drawn, you know. But there is just definitely something is changing, something is afoot, and that's a very strange phrase for me to use. Something is afoot. There is big change coming for you, and you may not see it, but there is something that comes in the meantime. I'm hearing in the meantime that helps you see things a bit clearly, a bit more clearly. Oof, we got some, I mean, these came out together, the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Is family driving you bonkers? You know, this could be an old pattern, a familial pattern that's just got you so stressed out. I feel like I'm hearing, I've got to remove myself from this. And I feel like that's what's you're experiencing, like you're feeling trapped in this family way of doing things. You're freeing yourself from that, or there is, yes, you will, but I feel like there's an energy that comes in to assist. This Knight of Wands is coming in as an assistant, assistance coming through for you. That's just it's gonna be so clear and so aha moment type energy that you can't not see it. You know, you want the best for everyone here. You want to be recognized for, you know, okay, I love that. So you want to be recognized for the energy you bring into a situation, whether that is family, whether that is a work situation. I'm feeling big family because of this Ten of Pentacles here, but it definitely could be work family, you know, friend group. I want to, yeah, I want to amend what I just said here, or whatever the word is I want to use here. Maybe it's not you need and want to be recognized, but you're being recognized. It's like you're freeing yourself from a situation that's been a long time, going on for a really long time. And like I said, probably ancestrally, familial, you know, generational patterns and behaviors and whatnot. And you're freeing yourself from that. And number one, you're recognizing the work that you've done for yourself. But I feel others are. Some are going to turn their back on you. My hands are freezing this morning. Cannot get them warm. Had one ruckus, very ruckus thunder and lightning storm last night here. Everything's flooded. My street's flooded. It's just wild. But it's the shift in the energies with the temperatures. So that's what I'm feeling here. There's something. I don't know. Let's see if I can pick up on that a little more going through. Can keep going. You get eight of. So I've got the Eight of Swords on my mind with this Queen of Swords here. So this is you getting unstuck. This is your energy. You know, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's just the air energy, being very discerning of where you put your energies. being discerning of what you bring to the table. You are one dynamic in this situation. These other people are the other dynamics, but being more concerned, so being concerned with what they're bringing to the table, it's not worth your time and energy. I feel like you're escaping that and getting out of your mind about that and being really clear, going, well, you know what they do, what they think, what they believe it's what they say, it doesn't matter. What matters is what I know is my truth and what's the best for me. What's the best I was going to say chain of action. Very interesting. Okay. It was chain reaction. That's interesting too. What's the best course of action? Let's just put it the way I felt that it was going to come through. But so there is some sort of a chain reaction going on for some of you, and that's what you're escaping. It's like, you know, I need to dodge a bullet here, and I feel that you may, for sure, because you're seeing things very clearly now. There's some truth that comes through. What is that truth that brings that? It's just, it clears the way, you know, this decluttering energy. It just clears the way. And as much as you're going to want to really move forward quickly in this, I feel like you've got to be very strategic, proceeding softly. Like I said, you know, be conscious of the footprint that you're leaving in this situation on the planet. Right. So it's so you're not leaving more karmic debris that you've got to sweep up and declutter later on, right? So this is kind of like feeling like an end of a cycle here, really cleaning up a karmic cycle once and for all. You know I have to write it down, right? I had to write that down. You've gained clarity. I feel like by the middle of the month, you'll definitely have some clarity on whatever it is you need clarity on, you know, whether the direction or the how to or the whatever it is. Talk to me, Queen of Swords. Thank you. Eight of Cups, yeah. Walking away. Walking away from something that it's not yours to carry anymore. You can't bring it with you. And you know that. You're really clear on that. But also walking toward and looking toward the future. You know, the Queen of Swords sitting on the table is looking toward the future, you know, as per where I'm sitting here. And the Eight of Cups is walking right in the same direction as they're laying next to each other. I want to say the path is becoming clear to you. And there's just this stuff you've got to clear up. Because, you know, you're manifesting something for yourself here, you know, that has been it's been in the works. It's been germinating. It's been growing. It's just about ready for you to harvest. And I'm hearing Spirit say that you've been gifted with moments of harvest throughout the last 3 to 4 years, and now it's like to give you a taste of what this dream that you're manifesting is going to feel like and look like, and you know, kind of like trying on a new coat. How does that feel? How does it going to feel when I'm driving or, you know, jogging or whatever that is? You know what I mean? It's just you've been given opportunities to try this new dream, this I don't think it's a new dream. I think it's new to your experience right now, but it's an old dream. Why does that sound familiar? Why does that sound familiar, Aquarius? What was the title to your video last month? Because somebody had... Oh, my... Okay, well, first of all, I didn't realize you were first last month, too, because I'm picking signs randomly, and you came out first last month. Last month was time to rest. So you've had that time, and now it's about you're getting going. Yeah, there was... I can't remember what I just said. It's funny, it just went right out of my head. But it had to do with somebody else's zodiac reading last month. So yeah, so last month your video was about resting, and you've done that. You could still be doing that moving into this month, you know, while the energies get aligned for you. But I feel by the middle of this month, I don't have any of April's astrology written down, so full moon, 12th, 15th, somewhere on there, most likely. There's something about, oh, okay. Oh, beautiful. So we've got Venus going direct on the 7th, which is Monday. I'm recording this on the 4th. Happy 4. No, the 3rd. So we'll take that back. Tomorrow's the 4/4 portal. And then Mercury goes direct on the next moon, the next full moon. Is that full moon in Libra? On the 12th. I could have that incorrect, but Spirit's kind of putting a calendar in my mind's eye here. I believe so. Either way, those two planets stationing direct are going to be what's going to propel this energy to move forward. You're going to be more clear once they're stationed direct in which direction. I see, I'm struggling with that, Spirit. I feel like you know you're moving in a new direction. And that becomes very crystal clear by the middle of the month. It could be, you know, for some of you, you could be selling your house and you sign the papers when Mercury stationed. You've been waiting to sign the papers to get things moving so you can move into your new home. For some of you, this is moving into a new home. For the most of you, this is just moving into a new energy for your, you know, on your journey. Moving away from old drama in the family. Not allowing yourself to be sucked back into it. Can you talk to me about this Knight of Wands, Spirit? Who or what is this energy that kind of takes the blindfold off of Aquarius? It's just as you could be, yeah, getting news that a divorce is final or the sale of the house is final. This comes through the judicial system. I'm hearing it very loudly, very strongly. This is news that comes in from the judicial system. I know that's not going to resonate for all of you, but whatever this energy is, it sets you free. Free from whatever this worry was. You could have been in a custody battle. You could have been fighting for child support. You could have been oh, this is interesting. You could have been a part of some of those class action suits, um, just randomly, only because it was came up in conversation I heard the other day. The class action suits against Johnson and Johnson powder, where if you grown up using Johnson and Johnson powder on your female privates specifically, that and if you've developed cancer, uh, then you can be part of that class action suit. That's that's definitely for someone. I'm getting a nice little vibration on that. So that's definitely for someone. So if you thought you weren't, um, that you couldn't possibly be a part of that suit, and you've been getting emails and just deleting them, something's saying to me to say to you, Aquarius, stop deleting the emails and make that call, because there's a very big possibility. 10 of Pentacles and this bounty here, there's a good possibility that you could get a settlement. All right, so what needs to be cleared out is that mindset of being no, and it could also be a mindset of, I don't want to be selfish, I don't want to take from others who have had a harder time of it than I have. Don't underestimate the journey you've been on. Okay, it was yours, and it served a purpose, and it was all for a reason. And if that's your story, take yourself out of the little mental box you've put yourself into, and know that you are worthy and you are deserving, okay, of this bounty. Like, that is definitely for someone, quite possibly a few of you. But there's definitely news could be come through as a letter, could come through from a phone call from the lawyer, a judge. There's definitely a what's that word, Spirit? A judgment. No, well, yeah, I could use that, but that's not the word I was looking for. There is because I can't come up with the other word, it just kind of floated through my mind. A judgment. There is a legal judgment handed down in your favor, Aquarius. It's in your favor. Success, victory, being recognized. It's like, and you're going to realize that the universe recognized all the hard work that you've put into this situation. Suddenly I was like, a minute ago, couldn't keep my hands warm. Now I'm burning up. So I feel like this stresses you out. I feel it's safe for me to say, Aquarius, for whoever this is resonating with, that this situation has been going on for so long, and you kind of got comfortable there. No judgment, none whatsoever. We've all done that. We all do it. And now things are about to change, and there's a wee bit of anxiety. What are people going to think about me now? What's my family going to say? How can I leave my family? How is this going to change my family? The situation, especially if you're, fighting for custody, stressing about how the kids are going to, you want the best for your kids, right? There's just this wave of anxiety that just really came over me. It just, nervousness. It's not so much anxiety, it's just nervousness, because you have been in this situation for some time. I've got a lot of 8 energy on this table. Could have been just since last year, which was an 8-year but could be 8 years ago. But you've been there, and you kind of got comfortable there, and now things are about to, you can feel the energy ramping up and getting ready to shower you with all these incredible blessings and financial abundance and mental freedom and emotional stability. It's just, you feel it. You've done the work. You've gotten rid of the shit that just didn't serve you anymore. The people, the places, the things, the beliefs, the patterns. You've done this. This is. I'm seeing the Nine of Wands energy with this card. You've gone through it, but you've done the work. You've kept going, and you kept clearing and healing and doing the work on yourself. And this is the universe coming in to recognize that hard work you've done. But now that it's here, I feel this kind of just that moment of pause. Maybe that's what you've got to do. Just give yourself the permission to pause. Take it all in, because it's happening. It's happening. It's coming. You can't stop the train now. Know what I mean? You've manifested this for yourself. You've done great work. I'd be just allow yourself to receive it. Why the Nine of Swords? Why the little bit of a why is that coming through for Aquarius? Just the because it's ending. Because now this thing that you've wanted to end for so long and wasn't ending, you couldn't see that it was ending. Eight of Swords, she's blindfolded. You couldn't see that it was actually ending, and the universe was moving things around. But now that it's like right in your face, it feels like it's right in your face. It's like, this is your time, this is your month, Aquarius, to really put whatever this is for you to bed, and to really open yourself up to receive the manifesting dreams that you've been, the dreams that you've been manifesting. And if you've got to grieve this, then grieve it. It's all right. You've put your time and energy into whatever this was to make it this before, abundant and happy and, good for everyone involved. But it became this for you. So you walked away, you got away, or you're about to. And then it's just done. I'm just seeing the curtain on a play close. The two curtains come in and close. I do have a card that I think maybe it's the Archangel Power Tarot deck that's got the Ten of Swords with a ballerina taking her bow, her swan song, at the end of her performance. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. That chapter, this is closing a full chapter for you. And I understand. Oh my gosh, so many of us can understand that right now, because we've had so many, major chapters in our lives close, and this is what's happening for you. Definitely closing, clearing up that karmic cycle once and for all. But it puts you on this beautiful path. And it's like, look at you, just confident and sure, and just looking straight toward the future. Very alluring too, I might say. And let's see what's unfolding for you. And that dream that you're manifesting is going to be different for everyone. Specifics are going to be different, but it's going to be abundant. It's going to be everything that you've wanted and needed and desired. And yeah, it's going to check all the boxes. Oh, I love this. So some of you may be leaving a job. This new manifestation could be no longer having to put in the hard work. You've busted your ass to get here. Now you can just reap the rewards. Doesn't mean you sit back and let the universe shower things upon you. You still got to put the effort in, but you don't have to work so hard to do it, right? Knowing, so I've got 3 8s on the table here. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. The one missing is the 8 of Wands, which is the communication and the action. But I feel like that's going to come on the heels of this Knight of Wands energy, this message that's going to come in. That's going to give you some really solid ideas or inspirations on which action to take. And look at there, 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands, celebration. Both of those cards are celebration. This could move you into finding your tribe. It could be moving you into finding your soulmate, your life partner. You could be walking away from one situation and waiting for the judge to say it's final so you can move forward with a union with someone else. But it's joyous, and you share it with others. It's something well received by others as well, is what I want to say too. Spirit's advice for you. I mean, that's really the outcome, is this joyous celebration. For someone, it's very interesting. I'm seeing where you went and you eloped years ago, and you've been waiting to have your reception. It's kind of like a, maybe somebody's renewing some vows here, but you've needed to wait for something legal or something else to just finalize here. I don't know. That's just popping in. So your advice is reinforce those healthy boundaries. Okay? I say this all the time. The first person to cross our boundaries is ourselves. So if you don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to work so hard at this. But you do need to have healthy boundaries up. I feel like there was another one. Yep, there it was. And now you can see. Now you can see things clearly, see things from a new perspective. This situation may have been the catalyst for your awakening. Yeah, look at that abundance on the bottom of the deck. 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, another 10 of Pentacles. But this time, it puts you in a new direction, a new path, the Fool. This time, it nurtures you. It serves you. It's what you came here to do. It's what you came here to be. Some of you, this could be I've got to say it, you've got a past love that somebody who broke your heart could possibly be coming back in. And that's, oh, look at this. It's a whole new cycle. There's been so much healing, and there's been so much hope, and there's enlightenment, there's illumination, new cycles. I mean, I don't think I can get a better reading for you, Aquarius. You've done a lot of the hard work already, and you're being recognized for that. Definitely closing out a karmic cycle. Walking into a whole new world. No, just that one, all right. Leadership. Your guidance is leadership. Step into your leadership, share your message, inspire and empower others. I feel like you've got people, like your kids, if this has to do with kids, they're watching how you handle the situation. It has not been easy. It's not been easy. There's been a lot of times where you've needed to turn a blind eye to what's been going on around you just to save face, just to stay calm, just to, if you've taken care of kids, just to show your kids how to be a bigger person. But there's going to be a time when your story is going to help others. I feel like you're stepping into a whole new role here. Definitely a whole new life, but a whole new role. Yeah. Manifesting your dreams, Aquarius. I love that for you. Thank you for joining me. Happy April. If this resonates and you would like your own personal reading, you can find the email in the description box below. Like, share, subscribe the video, please. It helps my content get out there. Y'all know how much I dislike having to say those words, but from time to time, Spirit reminds me that it's okay to say them. It's okay to, yeah, it's okay. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me, Aquarius. Have an incredible month. Remember that you can watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placement videos to get a just to get a little snippet and get a broader sense of what this month is going to mean for you. So if you don't know those, you can check in like Cafe Astrology for a free birth chart. You've got to know your birth time to get an accurate account of the placements of planets. It's funny, I never say this in my videos, but apparently this needs to be said today. So yeah, and then you can just get a little bit of like where's your moon sign and this and that. So yeah, very interesting. Thank you for joining me. I love you so much. We'll see you next time.